Hello?
Hi, Elena. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. And you?
Pretty good. I'm kind of tired. I think it's time for me to get to bed very soon. So, um, doing what time is it where you are?
In my country, it's 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to sleep Asian hours this time. So I'll be going to bed right after this class. So hi, Elena. Mustafa,
No,
how do you
Yeah,
use your name?
yeah, I'm here.
Are you using a different Google account where it says Mustafa instead
Yes,
of
different one. Yes,
James? Okay. Hi,
yeah,
Audrey. How's everybody?
Hi,
yeah. I'm fine.
So,
are you still up?
I'm still up, apparently. I did just take a nap. I took like a half an hour nap, and then um, Elena, I made a mistake in when I scheduled, and I scheduled like most of the day on Saturday to teach, and then I changed the page for the next week, and then I scheduled all night Sunday night to teach. so,
Oh,
so I haven't had any proper sleep since 5 a.m. yesterday morning.
oh,
So yeah, it's been an interesting marathon of classes. It's been fun though. Um, uh, Yeah, I think there's only been one like 10-minute period that I got kind of confused, and I was very lucky because it was the fewest students in the class. So it was like
hmm.
a class with only 2 or 3 people, and they both understood, but I was like, so
But it's the
anyway.
last, yeah? It's the last lessons for today for you.
Yeah, this is the last lesson, and I'm actually gonna sleep with Duen. Duen, will you be heading to bed soon? I'm gonna sleep Asian hours today, so.
Yes. I usually go to bed about 12 p.m. and
At 12 a.m. actually.
about 12 a.m.
Yeah. Uh, Um, okay, I'm answering Mohammed. Um, see, he's asking how he can join. I think does it say the green button that says join now or something like that? Because mine's a little bit different, so it doesn't work. It didn't work. I don't know how to help you, Mohammed. Um, any
Maybe
suggestions for
he
him?
has to pay for the
What?
account. Maybe he has to pay for the account.
Oh, yeah.
His
I don't know.
trial is over.
Yeah, I don't know the direct link to the Hangout, and so um, uh, so I'm sorry, Mohammed, I don't have the direct link. So okay, Elena, you only have just the Google Chat. Okay, so when I give a language feedback, everyone, I will be writing in the group chat instead of the Verbling chat. So Andre, when you do the draw, do you put a mustache on me or anything like that?
No, actually, I pressed that button deliberately.
Oh,
So
yeah, and on accident.
yes, an accident.
On accident, okay. Because I wondered that when I saw that, I thought, uh, if I were a kid in a classroom like this, the person that would be actually on the screen, I'd be drawing all over them. So,
I've
okay,
never used this feature,
yeah.
but
Mohammed, how are you? So I think you can use it like on the screen share. You could possibly write notes on it and stuff. So um, I haven't used it either. All right. So today is business meetings. And so, Mohammed, how are you today?
Fine.
Where are you from?
Egypt.
Egypt. Welcome. Is this your first Verbaling class?
No, no, this is the best will be first.
Okay. Okay.
It's
All
maybe
right.
the second one.
Second one. Okay. Well, welcome. And we've got Andre from Russia, Duan from is it Vietnam, Duan, that you were from?
Yes, Vietnam.
Vietnam. And then Elena also from Russia, and Mostafa, you are from Egypt, right? And
Yes,
then oh,
yeah.
and then Rafa from
Spain.
no, Spain. I was thinking Spain, but then I thought, no, what if it's a different it's a different one? Okay. Well, welcome everyone. Okay, so today we're going to go over business meetings. In your professional lives, how often do you guys go to business meetings? To meetings in your jobs?
Meeting is a weekly meeting. About
Weekly.
Once a
Okay.
week.
Okay. Is it a weekly staff meeting? Okay. How about Andre? How about you? How often do you go?
Okay. I go maybe a few times a week. Sometimes it is a general meeting for all employees. Sometimes it is kind of brainstorming.
Okay. So type of staff meeting for all employees. Okay. Alex, welcome. Where are you from, Alex?
Hello, I'm from Spain.
Spain, awesome. So how often do you go to business meetings with your job? Any type of meetings?
I don't usually go to business meetings because I'm actually studying.
Ah, okay. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what are you studying?
Well, I'm studying to do a public exam to be a civil servant, to be a teacher.
Okay. So yeah, you'll be going to staff meetings probably every week. So
In
when
the
you
future.
start that, yeah, in the future. Okay. Awesome. Elena, how about you? How often do you go to meetings?
It's not regular.
Okay.
It's not regularly. It depends. It depends if our director is here or abroad, and it depends on business. If there is no any deal to discuss, we normally discuss it by phone.
Okay.
And if we should discuss it together and we should organize a meeting, we do it. But for the last time, we do it through via Skype. Normally via Skype.
Okay, that was the next question I was going to ask you, Elena, if you guys have any virtual meetings, since your boss is now located in Italy. So you did answer that. So Skype.
Yeah,
okay.
We have.
All right. Mostafa, how about in your job?
No, because I am still a student in pharmacy college.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, so I don't have the chance to make any kind of meetings offline. But maybe online, because I used to work online, like marketing and stuff like that.
Okay, so some online meetings, but not any other meetings right now. And how about you, Rafa?
Right now, I'm having rarely meetings, but last year I was in another company and I had meetings almost every day with my staff, with my employees. Right now, the things is changing. I am working for my own and don't need any meeting.
Okay,
only with
so
myself,
you're
but
yeah, you're working on instead of by your own. It's actually on my own. So you're working on your own, or by myself if you want to use by myself. So are you self-employed?
Yes, right now.
Okay, all right. I think today. And of course, I'm self-employed, and then there's I've talked to you and two other people, so there's 4 so far that I know. I'm going to start counting how many of us are self-employed. So, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this worksheet. So first of all, we're going to start and match the different types of meetings that we have. A lot of you guys who do have meetings and are actually described more or less as staff meetings or the weekly staff meetings or department meetings. But there's a lot of different types of meetings. There's, first of all, number 1, a job interview. Number 2, an annual general conference. Number 3, a teleconference. Number 4, an appraisal meeting. And number 5, a team building meeting. And number 6, a management meeting. So let's go ahead and match these. Rafa, could you read letter A and match that?
Letter A. Communicate with remote workers.
Okay.
I think is number 3. You need to attend a conference when you are trying to communicate with remote workers.
Perfect. That is exactly right. Okay. And Mustafa, could you read the B?
Yeah, okay. Discuss and deploy the performance. It will be I think number 4, right?
Yes, an appraisal meeting.
Yes, right.
So it's discussing an employee's performance. Does anybody know what another
job interview
that meeting would be?
Job interview?
No, another name for an appraisal meeting. Anybody know what that would be? Another name for that would be a performance review.
Yes, performance. Yes.
So it's a lot of times annually or yearly, and I've had jobs where we get no performance reviews at all. So it does depend on the company, though. All right, let's number C. Elena, can you read that?
Elect the company board of directors in a publicity-owned corporation.
Okay, so publicly.
Publicly, sorry.
So publicly owned. Okay.
Elect the company board of directors in publicly owned corporation. Maybe it's a management meeting?
No.
No.
This has to do with stockholders.
Maybe it's an annual general meeting?
Yes, annual general meeting. Okay. And Duan, could you read letter D?
Recruit a new employee. It's number 1.
Yes.
Job interview.
Job interview, exactly. Okay. And Daniel, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Spain, awesome. And you aren't the same Daniel that was here earlier, right?
No. This is my first time.
Okay.
In Berlin.
Well, welcome to Verbling. Excellent. There was another Daniel that I was working with earlier, so I didn't recognize the picture. So welcome. Okay, could you read E?
E.
Yeah.
Solve problems, make decisions, set policy.
So which one would that be?
Maybe a management meeting.
Yes, absolutely, a management meeting. Okay, and so Andre, could you read the last one?
Straighten relationship between colleagues and resolve conflicts. It is a team building meeting.
F. And I think the one thing that they forgot was either a department meeting or a staff meeting, depending on the company. And that's a lot of times the weekly meeting you might have with the group that you work with. Okay, so In which type of meeting would you hear each of the following statements or questions? Alex, could you read the first one?
Why do you want to work for this company?
Okay, so what kind of meeting would that be?
In a job interview.
Perfect, job interview. Okay, and Mohammed, could you read number 2? Okay. I cannot hear you. Apparently you're having problems with your mic. Rafa, could you read number 2?
Number 2.
Yeah.
We seem to be breaking up. Is everything all right with your connection? I think we are talking about a teleconference.
Yes.
Having problems.
Or class and verbally. No.
Yeah.
I think that happens. I think every once in a while to every one of us, you know. So a teleconference. Okay. Number 3, Elena. No, I'm sorry, Mostafa. No, could you read number 3?
Yeah, okay. What can I do to improve my performance rating? I think it will be an appraisal meeting.
Perfect. An appraisal meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. And then number 4, Mohammed, can you speak yet?
To me?
Yeah. Okay, you can speak. Okay. Can you read number 4?
An appraisal meeting. Appraisal meeting.
No, down on the bottom, the second part. Right up here.
Which one?
Right here, number 4.
Yes, I think we really need to start cutting costs.
Okay, so what type of meeting would that be?
Can you explain the question again?
Yeah.
What should I do with this question?
Yeah, it says that in which type of meeting would you hear each of the following statements? So in that statement, where would you hear that meeting? Would it be an appraisal meeting, a team building meeting, a management meeting? What type of meeting?
It may be in job interview.
Okay. Actually, it would be a management meeting.
Management, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so, okay. Hello, Jennifer, welcome. Okay, now let's, I guess, Jennifer, can you speak? Okay, I'll skip you now for now and I'll come back to you. Elena, could you read number 5?
So let's review last year's financial results. It's an annual general meeting.
Which is amazing that you had that for the last one as well.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's ask and answer questions about these types of meetings. Let's see, Andre, tell us about your last job interview.
My last job interview was about a year and a half ago. It was kind of easy, and I got the job fast.
And can you tell everybody what you were wearing?
I wore a hoodie, jeans, shoes.
I think
that's all.
I think it's really funny. I'm going to show you what he was wearing. He wore this to a job interview. So usually we wear suits and ties, but not in the IT.
If you come to interview to an IT company, if you wear a suit and you are a software developer, you won't get a job.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, all right. Let's see. Alex, talk to us about the last teleconference you were on.
The last teleconference? Well, this is a teleconference, no?
Absolutely, yeah. We are in a telecom.
Okay. So this one.
Okay, so this one. Okay, and do you have in your job? Do you have teleconference meetings at all?
No. I'm studying, so I.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Sorry. So okay, Duan.
Yes.
Tell us about. Tell us when your last appraisal meeting was.
Okay, it's about performance meeting, performance review.
Performance review, yeah.
Yes, I have the last performance review about 2.5 years.
2.5 years ago.
It's a long time ago.
Okay.
No.
Is that normal for most people?
Yes, everyone in my company have to do performance review every quarter.
Yeah.
But in this time, my project is too busy to have the performance review, and we only send the performance form to the leader, and they only send back to us the results.
Okay, so you don't have the meeting. They just send you their appraisal, but you don't actually meet with them. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Jennifer, how about you? When was the last time you had an appraisal meeting? That's an appraisal meeting is when you discuss an employee's performance. It's also considered a performance review. It's usually an annual meeting.
My boss evaluates my performance, but I don't consider it an appraisal meeting.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you haven't had one in a while?
Because it's not formal. Like we would we will have a chat. Then he will mention about how I performed.
Okay. So, okay. All right. Thank you. Rafa, tell us, have you ever been to an annual general meeting?
Yes. Last year, at Christmas week, our boss always had an annual meeting with all the employees, also with a dinner at the end of the meeting. And in this meeting, he was so funny because he made a pretending be a new customer, telling us what he need of our company, and he was wearing with costumes, and nobody knew that he was our boss, and he pretend all the time to encourage us to give more opportunities to our business. It was so funny, and at the end we went to a dinner with all people, and later we have a dance. It was so pretty funny, pretty enjoyable.
That's great. That's great. And that's actually an annual company meeting. An annual general meeting is with the stockholders.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to it? Yeah. But I loved your story. Thank you. That was great. Yeah. So, has anybody here ever been to an annual general meeting? You have to own stock to be able to go. So I'm thinking nobody has. Okay. Mostafa, could you tell us about your last job interview? Okay, problem with the mic. Okay, we'll skip you for a while. Daniel,
yes.
Could you tell us about your last job interview?
Well, my last interview, it was for my work. I'm working for a Brazilian company, and I have to do the interview by Skype, and it was two different interviews. The first one, it was based on my personality or social skills. You know, it was the first approach, and the second, it was more specifically for my technical and my technical skills. You know.
Okay. And so the first was for your personality, and the second was for your technical skills. Did you get the job?
Yeah. Right now, I'm working for this company, like engineer, and it was the first time that I did an interview by Skype.
Cool, awesome, yeah. And do you work from home now, or do you go to an office?
Yes, this interview, it was for my boss. He's right now in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, and there are a little office in Madrid, because I am from Madrid.
Okay.
But I, it was always with my boss, and I used to do a lot of Skype meetings, because we have a lot of clients around the world, and we used to have meetings in Skype or by Skype.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, let's go on to collocations with meetings. Number one, Elena, could you read that one and put in the correct word? Elena, are you there?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
She zoned out.
Yes, I just opened the window.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
With the bigger classes,
I think the first, yeah.
Go on.
I think we need to attend a meeting to discuss the issue.
Okay, attend would not be correct. There's two possible ones that would work really well, but not attend. Does anybody
attend to? Yeah, it should be with to attend to. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Hold.
Hold, or the other one, call. And both of them would work. It means it completely. Thank you, Rafa, for coming. Both of them would work. It would just mean it just has a short meening, a small difference in meaning. I think we need to call a meeting to discuss the issue. Is saying we need to suggest one, but I think we need to hold a meeting. We need to have a meeting right now. So okay. And Alex, could you read number 2?
I can make it on Friday. Can we cancel the meeting?
Okay. Can we cancel the meeting? That one would work. There's another one.
Reschedule.
Reschedule. What is that noise?
It's a song.
Is that a call to prayer?
Yes, it's called for prayer.
Is it? Yeah. I was in Dubai, and I walked by a mosque right when they were having the call up to prayer, and I didn't hear it at all. So I was like, wow, how could I not hear it? But okay, can we reschedule or can we cancel the meeting? Okay, so what is the difference between to reschedule and to cancel?
To cancel is not to do it.
Okay. No? Yes.
Eliminate it. And the reschedule is to put off it.
Yeah. Okay. So does somebody? What is another word for reschedule?
Set the meeting to another day, or another time.
But what is another word? Can anybody think of another word for to reschedule?
Procrastinate.
No. Procrastinate's a good word though. I'm thinking postpone.
Postpone.
Okay, and then a phrasal verb for that is also to put off. Okay. All right. So I can't make it on Friday. Can we put off the meeting? Can we reschedule the meeting? Can we postpone the meeting? Also, or can we cancel the meeting? So cancel would be all the way. Okay. Number 3, Mohammed. I muted you because I was hearing some noise, some background noise.
Holly, can I make a question?
Absolutely.
Yes, it's about the phrasal verb put off. What would we say? Can we put the meeting off, or can we put off the meeting?
Either one of them are completely grammatically correct.
Okay.
So they both will work.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And number 3, Mohammed, could you read this one?
Are you going to attend tomorrow's meeting? Everybody is coming.
Perfect. Attend tomorrow's meeting. Excellent. All right. Number 4, Mostafa.
Yeah, okay, I'm here. HR managers usually hold, I think.
Yes, that is it. It would be the only one that is right.
Yeah.
Okay. So they hold job interviews with potential candidates. Okay. Number 5, Daniel.
It was getting late, so the boss decided to end the meeting.
All right, so the boss decided to end the meeting. Perfect. Okay, Jennifer, number 6.
Number 6. Everybody in the office was on sick leave, so the manager decided to cancel.
Cancel the meeting, yes. Or, again, we could also reschedule, depending on what the meeting is all about. Okay, because we, of course, don't know. But everybody in the office was on sick leave. Has anybody ever been in that situation where everybody pretty much is sick? Or is this plausible? Could this realistically happen? Everybody's on sick leave. Anybody know? Jennifer, have you ever experienced that?
Come again?
Have you ever been in an office where everybody was on sick leave?
No.
Yeah,
no. I've never experienced
I've never experienced it either. So, Yeah, when you're not talking, could you put your be on mute? That way, any background noise doesn't bother us. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Let's go ahead and discuss these questions. Daniel, how often do you attend meetings? Daniel?
Yes, yes.
Okay. How often do you attend meetings?
Well, I used to have, it depends, because I have to talk with different clients, but with my boss, I used to have, with my boss and some colleagues, we used to have a week meeting, it's like a private meeting.
A weekly meeting.
Every Friday.
Oh wow.
And it used to be maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Wow.
But in the rest of the week, we don't used to have a formal meeting.
Okay, thank you. Elena, how often do you attend meetings? We've already done this one. I think I asked you this one at the beginning. Let's go to number 2. Now, Elena, who is responsible for calling meetings in your company?
It depends. Normally our director organizes it.
Okay.
If she needs to speak with us, she can send messages to everybody and to who should attend. And we could attend to this teleconference.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, Duan, why would number 3? Why would you reschedule a meeting?
Maybe the member have some reason and could not join the meeting, or our customer is too busy to join. We have some higher urgent tasks to do.
Okay, so you have higher priority tasks to do? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Do any of you guys take English class in your companies?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So Andre and Elena, do any of the rest of you have English classes in your company? Do you ever skip the English class because you have something higher priority?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, because that's one thing.
It happened to me a few times because I had appointment with my doctor, and I had to be out the days. But it happened that nobody came to the class that day, and I received an email with asking explanation why I didn't attend the class. But I had reasonable cancellation.
Excuse, yeah.
Excuse, yes.
Yeah, I've never had that. I mean, in the 11 years that I taught in Finland, where I went to companies, I never had that problem where I'd show up and nobody came to class. Thank you, Alex, for coming. But where nobody came, but usually there'd always be 1 or 2 people out because they are at a business meeting or they have something a higher priority.
But there are only 3 of us.
Yeah.
3 people.
3 people, yeah. Yeah. So luckily I never had that situation where I showed up and nobody came. So
I think the teacher had a kind of shock. Maybe he thought it was his fault.
Yeah. I learned really quickly that usually it had nothing to do with the trainer. Sometimes it did, but usually it didn't. So, okay, let's go ahead and look at these meeting problems and solutions. Oh, wait, we haven't asked number 4. Number 4, Jennifer, have you ever canceled a meeting? Why?
No, I've never canceled any meetings because it's not um it's not my job, or I'm not in the position to hold a meeting. Uh, if something comes up, if something suddenly comes up, I will let my boss know, so that in advance.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Now let's look at these meeting problems and solutions. Let's study the meeting problems and match the underlined words to the definitions below, and then let's discuss these problems. Okay. Number 1, Andrew, could you read that and match it with the numbers below?
Okay. Things are behind schedule.
Okay. So it's controlling, discussing issues that are not relevant, do or complete something that was planned or discussed, important, taking longer than planned, or try to solve. So what is behind schedule?
Behind schedule. Discussing the issues that are not relevant.
No.
Do or complete something that was planned or discussed.
Thanks for coming, Daniel.
Thanks so much. It was a great time. Bye-bye.
Bye. What did you say, Andrew?
Maybe do or complete something that was planned or discussed.
No. Anybody have a suggestion?
Maybe it's taking longer than planned.
Yes. So things that are behind schedule are taking longer than planned. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Number 2, Duan, could you read that one?
Few participants are dominating the meeting.
So which one would that be?
I think is number is A, controlling.
Controlling, yeah. What do you guys do when you guys are in a meeting and some of the participants are controlling or dominating the meeting?
It means only some of people talk in the meeting or discuss in the meeting, and the other don't have any question or don't focus in the meeting.
Yeah, or basically, like say for example, in Verbling, 1 or 2 people are talking all the time, and they don't give anybody else a chance to talk.
Yeah.
What do you guys do in that situation?
It could be very uncomfortable. And in this case, it's important to respect their other sides.
Yeah. So Andre said, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't even like that, and I'm the trainer, but sometimes it's really hard to get people to realize that other people need to talk as well. So one time I think it was 3 people, and one person was just talking and talking and talking, and before I had a chance to get him to slow down so other people could talk, they both left, and I was like, oh. But okay, next one. Meetings are often used to deal with immediate problems. So Elena, what would that be?
Meetings are often used to deal with immediate problems. Important?
No.
To deal with, we should
deal with.
try to solve.
Try to solve, yes. Try to solve. Okay. Jennifer, could you read number 4?
Key people don't attend.
Okay, so what is key? Anybody know what key would
Important.
be? Important, yes. Okay. And number 5, Mohammed, could you read that one?
Yes. People don't follow through on action plans, tasks, and decisions after the meeting ends. Follow through is do or complete something that was planned or discussed.
Okay. Thank you. All right, and Elena, could you read number 6?
The participants are getting sidetracked. And what we have? Discussing issue.
Yeah, discussion issues. Yeah, it's the last one. Is planned or I really think in these kind of things they should have one extra just to get it through. Was planned or discussed. Okay, and so the last one is discussing issues that are not relevant. Okay, so Andrew, could you choose one of these problems and tell us what you would do to fix the problem?
Key people don't attend. So I would pull their attention that they should be there because the meeting is for them. I mean, so they should solve some problems or help other people figure out some problems.
Okay, so you would make sure that these key people understand how important they are to attend the meeting. Okay, all right. Duan, could you choose one and talk to us about what you would do?
Would do for which case? Teacher, can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. Could you choose one of these problems? And choose one of these problems up here and tell us what you would do.
Oh, yes. I have number 4. I have number 4 one time. The leader from the customer could not join the meeting with us. And we have to cancel the meeting, and after that I have to conclude all issue and tasks pending at that side and send mail to them to remind and checking.
Yeah. And it would have been easier if they would have just actually come, right? Yeah. All right, thank you. Elena, can you choose one of these problems and tell us what you would do?
If you participants are dominating the meeting,
okay,
that's the problem I have always with my boss. Because she's very active woman, and when we have meeting with our director, she wants to describe all. And I have no any opportunity to speak. Sometimes that's well for me because that's good for me because I can just listen. That's all. But sometimes I understand that I want to add something, but I have no chance for that. And I try to speak. I try to find any pause when I can start, and sometimes our director understands the situation, and she wants to give me a chance to speak, and sometimes she tries to solve this problem by herself.
So
it's always like that with my boss.
So she understands that she's a controlling and dominating leader then.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's at least that's good because at least she knows that is one of her problems.
Yes, my director always just tell her, okay, I just want to know the Elena's opinions, and I have a chance to speak, but just only after this phrase, because in other case I couldn't.
Yeah, because she just probably doesn't think about it or whatever. Yeah. All right, Jennifer, can you choose one of these and tell us about what you would do or what you have done? Oh, okay. Jennifer was gone and now she's back. Mohammed, could you choose one of these problems?
Yes, meetings are often used to deal with immediate problems. Yes, sometimes I have sudden problems in the meeting and I have to try to solve it.
And how are you able to solve the problems?
I will be able to solve it by my teamwork.
Okay. Through the team. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
Through discussing.
Okay. Through discussing the issue. All right. Jennifer, how about you? Can you choose one of these problems and tell us what you do about it?
Number one. Number one, things are behind schedule. I will try to reassess myself. Reassess myself on and ask why and where I did.
Okay, so you want to reassess or prioritize and ask where you should be and how you can fix that. Hello? Yeah, I think
where I get slowed down.
Hello?
On tips on research I can help organize my schedule or organize the task.
Okay, so you will research it to see how you can organize the tasks so that you can get back on schedule. Okay, very good. Thank you. I thought for a second I thought we had lost you because your sound went and then it came back. So okay, now let's study the solutions below and match them to the problems above. Okay, number one. Andre, could you read that and match that with the problem above?
Okay. Invite opinions from quiet individuals in private.
Okay. So which one would that be?
Can you move back? I want to reread it.
Okay. There, I think they're all on there now.
Okay. It is for key people don't attend.
No.
I believe that is the second about controlling and dominating.
Oh.
Yeah. So. So I think it's in some meetings people, and this happens in English classes too, where some people just start talking, and other people only talk when they're asked to speak, and so you have to make sure that everybody is speaking, and sometimes it's really hard when there's 9 people there. So, all right, number 2, Duan, could you read this one?
Yes. Go back to the original question or restate the purpose of the meeting.
Okay, which one would that be?
Number 6.
6, yes.
the participants are getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Well, the phrase "in private," it means by yourself? Invite opinions from quiet individual in private. What is in private?
Yeah, in private is by yourself. Yeah, so in a one-to-one meeting, because possibly the situation might be that one person is dominating the meeting, but also some people just don't volunteer their opinions because they don't feel comfortable speaking in a meeting.
So if I say a sentence, I found a solution for that problem in private. Is it correct?
No. Because I found a solution for that problem. Let's discuss this in private. So if you want to talk to somebody one-on-one, you can say in private.
So it should be involved a few people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not basically in private. It's not public. So therefore, it's just a one-to-one or 2-to-1. It's a very tiny group of people.
So I can say, let's talk in private.
Yes. Let's talk in private.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Number 3, Elena, could you read that one?
Make sure to include at least one item for discussion that focuses on something strategically important but not urgent.
Okay.
I believe that it's number 3. Meetings are often used to deal with immediate problems.
Exactly. Okay. Number 4, Jennifer, can you read that one?
If meetings are only used for announcements and information sharing, there may be better ways to share the information. For example, the email. In this way, meetings will seem worth attending.
Okay. What would that one?
Number 3?
That's all. I think that's also number 3. I think both of these are number 3 personally. So okay. Number 5, Mohammed, could you read that one?
Yes. List topics that require more discussions at the very beginning of the agenda. It will be number 1. Yes.
See, no, at the very beginning of the agenda. Because that's behind. That's the things are behind schedule. I would say that's number. See, place topics require more discussion at the very beginning of the agenda.
I think it's when it was not planned to do. It's behind the agenda or behind schedule.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Is it right?
It could be. And there's so I'll accept that. I also think that another one might be 3. 3 is our favorite one, and 3 and 6. So.
3?
Yeah, because place topics that require more discussion at the beginning of the agenda, and this is often used to deal with immediate problems. But also 6 is getting sidetracked. So if you put so anyway, I think there's lots of interpretations.
I think it's also maybe 3. I think it's also maybe 3 also.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 6, provide a written action plans. People usually need to see in writing what action is required of them and by when. So which one would this one be?
I answer it also.
Number 4.
So yeah, it's 5 actually. So people don't follow through on action plans, tasks, and decisions after the meeting ends. The reason I wouldn't do it is I would forget. So sending an email reminding everybody what they were promised to do would probably be a good thing. So, and it looks like we are actually done with the lesson and class is done. Wow. Usually there's all kinds of stuff that's left on the worksheet. So thank you very much, y'all, for staying and participating in the class. And I hope you guys learned some new words and phrases. And thank you very much. And we'll see you on another class later. I'll be teaching a few classes on Tuesday, but I'll be back on Thursday. So thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Holly.
Bye.
Thank you very much.